Well, with us in the studio is Douglas Wickramaratne and Channel 4's commissioning editor responsible for Suicide Warriors, Farrukh Dhondy. Farrukh, a recruitment film for the Tamil Tigers?
Absolutely not. I think definitely we went out to look at why a woman, a female, a group of very young females with everything to live for would actually commit suicide and atrocities with it, take people with them. And that, I believe, is a legitimate subject for a documentary. I'm sure you're fascinated by that phenomenon. And it was an attempt to get the basic answer to that question. Therefore, we had to put it in the wider context.
I would find it actually at a time when the whole world is condemning terrorism,
yes,
to see, and especially repugnant is to see young children being used by a group as suicide bombers. And your film, to call them suicide warriors, not suicide killers or suicide terrorists. And that itself was a disservice to the people of Sri Lanka, because surely these killers have been responsible, these children.
What about the terminology? Let's just press you on the question of suicide warriors eschewing terrorism or any negativity.
If we'd said suicide heroes or suicide patriots, you might object. But suicide warriors is fairly dispassionate. It tells you that these people
are
willing...
suicide bombers, not warriors.
They do. Sometimes they carry bombs. Sometimes they just go in. And as in the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, we actually referred to the amount of damage that they've done through their suicide bombs.
You did not refer to Rajiv Gandhi at all.
No,
in the program.
not Rajiv Gandhi.
You mentioned the fact that mentioned about Indian forces coming to Sri Lanka, but never a word about that one of these suicide killers killed Rajiv Gandhi.
There are legal problems with that. We don't know that it's a fact.
The fact is that they are killing Sinhala civilians, and these are not army people they're killing. And in fact, your program mentioned they have been effective in killing 23 just as your program was being made. And there were 23 civilians, and most of them were Tamil civilians. How could you call them
some are people I believe you know?
Well, we did say that they kill civilians in their bombing attacks. No. We said that repeatedly. Can I read?
Very briefly, yes. Let's have one line.
I do not think that it is a legitimate weapon of war to attack innocent civilians. The LTTE, the Tamil Tigers, has done this over and over again by massacring a whole lot of innocent women, children, Sinhalese villages very recently, which happened right through this awful 10 years. That is the foreign minister speaking.
Let's move on to your point.
Foreign minister. You mentioned the foreign minister speaking.
Yes.
Do you know the most important word there, the foreign minister of Sri Lanka is a Tamil. And this program deliberately dropped the word Tamil from that, because if it was shown to your British viewers, here is a Tamil foreign minister, and here the Tamils are talking about, we are discriminated, we don't have a place.
It did seem extraordinary that you weren't prepared to admit that the foreign minister was a Tamil. It's surely rather structural.
I don't know that it matters if a person works for the state. If the person works for the state as a foreign minister, he's an elected official
of
the Sri Lankan government.
No,
he's their foreign minister, their spokesperson, and that is what he said.
But Douglas's point is that you oversimplified this
You have made a film which was a Tamil propaganda film. Let us, please, give us a chance as well to show the other side of this problem, because you have only gone to selective people and selected a few Tamil people and allowed them to go on Tamil propaganda, Tiger terrorist propaganda.
In short, on this question of whether there will be a balancing program, answer no.
I don't believe that that there is any need for a balancing program at this point. But I'm sure Channel 4 News will take up the larger context of the Tamil conflict.
Douglas, I'm afraid, Douglas and Farrukh, both of you, thank you very much for coming in. There, we must leave it. Roger.